Welcome to Amazing World Geography. Today, we are heading to one of the happiest, cleanest, and most stylish countries on earth. The southernmost country in Northern Europe. Small in size, huge in charm. Once home to fearless Viking warriors, Denmark is the tiniest of the Scandinavian nations, just 42,990 square kilometers. It borders only Germany, but connects directly to Sweden via the stunning Øresund Bridge, half above water, half below. That's right, it's a bridge and a tunnel, turning Denmark into a true gateway to Scandinavia. If you want to visit Copenhagen, heads up. A typical hotel will cost you 350 euros per night. So, but if you are traveling on a budget, capsule hotels are just 50 to 55 euros per night. Are they clean? I can say average. Are they safe? Yes. But also tiny, like really tiny. Imagine sleeping in a stylish sci fi prison cell. Not for me. And here's the best part, no Uber needed. Denmark has one of the best public transport systems in the world. Trains, metros, and buses are clean, fast, and on time. And the metro runs 24/7. If you want to prefer to bike, yes, this is the country for you. Copenhagen has more bikes than people, so dedicated bike lanes everywhere. It is the cycling capital of the world. Denmark has the oldest continuous monarchy in the world, and the Danish flag, the Dannebrog, is the oldest national flag still in use. Yeah, these people invented timeless. Wait, Denmark is part of something bigger. The Kingdom of Denmark includes Greenland, the world's largest island, and the Faroe Islands. They are self governed, but Denmark handles their foreign affairs and defense. So, technically, the kingdom covers over 2 million square kilometers. Right in downtown Copenhagen, you will find the City Hall Tower. It is 105 meters tall. Climb to the top for incredible views of the city skyline. Denmark is made up of 1,400 plus islands connected by scenic bridges and ferries. The capital, Copenhagen, is on Zealand Island. And no matter where you are in Denmark, the sea is never more than 52 kilometers away. Ocean vibes, always. I just stepped out of Copenhagen Central Station, and the first thing that really surprised me is the weather. Just a few days ago, I was in Bosnia and then Budapest, where the weather was too hot. Now, here in Copenhagen, it's cool, breezy, and super refreshing. And this is already after 5 pm. It honestly feels amazing. Such a contrast. As I start walking toward downtown, I notice how calm and quiet the streets are around the station. You expect more people at this hour, but it's pretty chill here. The area is surrounded by beautiful old buildings, classic rooftops, and that distinct Scandinavian architecture. No modern skyscrapers, just timeless charm and clean, organized streets. And of course, bicycles everywhere. This is Denmark after all. It's not super busy yet, probably because most people are already gathering closer to the central downtown area, where it tends to get livelier, especially in the evening. I'm heading towards City Hall Square next, so stay tuned. I'm sure the energy will pick up as we get closer. This area is called One Kunsten. It's hidden just a few steps away from the bustling streets of central Copenhagen. It's a charming little square full of character and calm. Surrounded by historic townhouses, cobblestones, and cozy cafes, this spot feels like a peaceful corner straight out of a storybook. It's one of the oldest parts of the city, and you feel the centuries of history in the walls around you. As I get closer to the city center of Copenhagen, one thing really stands out: how quiet the streets are. Even in the afternoon, after 5 p.m., it feels so calm compared to other big European cities. I was just wandering around, kind of hoping to find a Starbucks, that little taste of something familiar while traveling. And funny enough, I bumped into another tourist, someone visiting from Sweden. I asked them if they knew where Starbucks was, and they smiled and said, "You want to feel at home, huh?" I laughed and said, "Yeah, maybe a little." I guess no matter where we go, we all look for something familiar now and then, even in a city as unique, as beautiful as Copenhagen. Copenhagen's private old town areas are charming pockets of history tucked behind quiet courtyards, cobblestone alleys, and centuries old buildings. Just you see, the iconic Copenhagen City Hall stands tall with its striking red brick and the clock tower, serving as both a political center and a symbol of the city's rich heritage. Its tower, soaring over 105 meters high, offers panoramic views of the entire city. Inside, you'll find grand halls, historic murals, and Jens Olsen's world clock, a masterpiece of precision engineering. You'll be in YouTube.
Oh.
High five. Finally, we are in the city hall. Right here in the heart of Copenhagen stands the iconic city hall, a stunning blend of national romantic style completed in 1905. Its impressive clock tower, soaring over 105 meters, make it one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Just outside the city hall, you'll find City Hall Square, one of Copenhagen's main gathering spots. This vibrant plaza buzzes with locals and tourists alike, hosting everything from street performance to seasonal markets. It's also a major hub for buses and metro lines, making it the perfect starting point to explore downtown Copenhagen's pedestrian friendly streets, bustling cafes, and historic architecture. Whether you want to take a guided tour inside City Hall or simply relax at a nearby cafe while soaking in the city vibes, this area perfectly captures Copenhagen's unique mix of history, culture, and modern life. After exploring this historic city hall, I am now heading toward the beautiful Øresund Sea. As I walk through the heart of Copenhagen, I pass charming old buildings with colorful exteriors, cozy cafes, and quiet cobblestone streets. The architecture is a perfect blend of classic Danish design and modern minimalism. As I get closer to the sea, the breeze gets cooler and I can start to smell the salty air. The Øresund isn't just any body of water. It is the strait that connects Denmark to Sweden and the links to the Baltic Sea and to the North Sea. It's peaceful, refreshing, and full of life, with boats, ferries, and even kayakers enjoying the water. This route truly captures the soul of Copenhagen, from royal buildings to the calming waves of the sea. As I and you enjoy the view of Copenhagen's charming rooftops and waterways, let's dive into a quick history of Denmark, a small country with a big history. Denmark's roots go back over 1,000 years to the time of the Vikings, fearless seafarers who explored, traded, and even ruled parts of Europe. By the 10th century, Denmark became a Christian kingdom and it's home to the world's oldest monarchy, still in existence today. In the Middle Ages, Denmark formed powerful unions with Norway and Sweden. Though the empires eventually split, Denmark remained a strong European force. It later became a modern democracy, and today it's known for peace, prosperity, and people-centered policies. From Viking ships to wind turbines, Denmark has always looked outward, balancing tradition with innovation. And Copenhagen reflects that perfectly, where history and modern life meet in every corner. Why you should go Denmark? Denmark is one of the richest countries in the world, ranked number 3 in the Global Peace Index, home to Copenhagen, the safest city on earth. Crime, extremely rare. No steel doors. Shops leave products outside overnight. Locals sell fresh produce at unattended stands. You just leave money in a box or pay online. That's real trust. So if you love history, design, safety, and a lot of hygiene, Denmark belongs on your bucket list. This is Amazing World Geography. Hit like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more epic places around the world. Drop a love if Denmark just made it onto your dream travel list. Thank you.